Well, it's very early in the crossbow season, and we have 3 hunters that have been wanting to get in the woods. You're actually our most experienced hunter today.
That never happens to me.
From very first time in the woods, this is actually gonna be your very first deer hunt, isn't it?
Very first.
All the way up to been a couple years, but haven't been successful yet. You have taken some hunts, but have you ever taken a deer with a bow?
No, not at all.
So we're really looking forward to this hunt. We're on a piece of property here in Shelby County that is plumb full of does, and also has a couple really nice bucks. So let's go check in with our hunters and see if they're ready. So you've been hunting for a couple of years.
Right.
And you've been successful. You actually have taken a deer before.
Yeah, so my first year I went hunting with my dad and we took 2 deer, and then the second time I went hunting I took a couple of does to fill the freezer.
So I'm guessing you really enjoy eating deer as well.
Yeah, I mean there's no meat like doe meat. That's something that I've heard everybody say, and it really is true. My husband's really into hunting, but I didn't really start getting into it myself until I went to like the Becoming an Outdoorswoman class or the Field to Fork. That was where I really fell in love with hunting and getting to meet all kinds of other women who enjoyed it too.
So Anthony, super excited to have you out here today. You started watching hunting shows before you'd ever hunted.
Well, as everybody know, the COVID kind of shut things down. So I watch a lot of sport. I'm an avid sport fan, and there was nothing on, and I started watching all these hunting shows.
Okay.
And I just got more and more into it, and I just was like, man, I would really like to try that.
Have you ever had people in your family that hunted before?
Never.
Never.
So when from the projects, man, nobody.
Well, when you told people, hey, I want to try this deer hunting thing, what were they telling you? Were they going, hey, this is really cool, I want to try this too, or look at you like, what are you thinking?
What are you thinking?
Like, don't you know that Kroger's open? You can go get all the meat you want.
Right.
This is different. It's very relaxing, and hey, you may put some steak on the table, you know?
Right.
You can't beat that.
That's what I plan on doing.
Hey, good luck to you today.
Thank you.
Well, Joel, you're our vertical bow hunter today. So tell me a little bit about what got you into hunting.
There was just something inside me that wanted to do it. I mean, wanted to learn it, wanted to learn a new skill. And my wife and I were talking that we'd like to learn where our food comes from and be able to harvest something here in Kentucky and be able to bring that to the table is really exciting.
So you decided to reach out to find some classes on hunting.
Yeah, my first class was the Field to Fork turkey hunt. And I took that, and then I took the archery deer hunting Field to Fork as well.
Okay. Well, hey, bow hunting is one of those things. Everything has kind of lined up.
Yeah.
But I think you got a really good chance to put some meat on the ground tonight. Good luck to you.
Yeah, thanks, Chad.
Well, we've got all of our hunters in their blinds, and we've got about 3.5 hours till dark. Joel is our hunter that's closest to us, and he's literally 200 yards on the other side of this pond, and he is set up over a little field that's got some clover in it. The deer have been feeding in there very heavily every single night, so hopefully he has some luck. Our next hunter is Megan. She's in a little shaded area that is a situation where deer a lot of times come out earlier in the afternoon. I suspect she may be our first to see a deer. And then in the very back, we have Anthony. Now Anthony's on a spot that we were getting so many pictures that our camera batteries went dead, but the deer were coming in really, really, really thick. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully we get a text real soon.
I'm probably gonna regret it, but I might just wait and watch them.
There's a doe. Just came out of the woods down there, about 50, 60 yards down. Moving around a little bit. Like she's gonna stay right there on the edge of the woods. Like she's heading back in there. So just got a glance of her.
Well, this hunt really has a deer camp kind of feel. We're already getting text. Megan has already seen some does. Joel's seen a couple does. Megan's actually got one really close to range right now. Unfortunately, Anthony is only seeing squirrels and songbirds, but he's in a great location. He's gonna be seeing deer soon.
Doing all right. Just anxious, excited.
I'm not all the way sad that I didn't go ahead and take the shot. I mean, you never like to see a deer walking away from you, you know. I'm not sad I didn't take the shot. I'm pretty excited though because those deer showed up like 10 minutes after we sat down. So I'm hoping that some more come by to graze and get to see some more.
might have smoked him, I don't know. That felt good. The shot felt good. He went down right there. He went down about 30 yards.
Whoa, we just got a super exciting text. It looks as if Anthony had a small buck come in, made a shot, and they said the deer is down. So we're gonna go check them out here in a few minutes and see what he got.
That group of yearlings and does that came by before that we let walk, they came back. Not the whole group, but most of the group. Now they're walking down the field. I'm hoping they'll come back for some more corn.
I just got word that Anthony just killed a buck. It's pretty awesome. This is his first hunting trip, and yeah, we're pretty happy for him. Got a doe down here at the bottom of the field, quite a ways out right now, but that's exciting.
There's your bolt right there.
Oh, yeah.
So here's your bolt. And you're shooting a rage broadhead. It's open, covered in blood. See those fletchings?
Yeah.
So there you go, there's that, and here's blood right here.
It went right through there. I know it went right through
Walk
there.
through there and see if you see more blood.
It went right through there. Where? There it is right there.
Oh yeah, there's the deer right there. That deer didn't go 80 yards. There you go, man. That's a great deer. Very first deer ever. There you go. What an experience, man.
Man, I can't believe it, man. My first time out, man. That's
First time out and you take you a buck in velvet. You may never go to the grocery store again. You may just go out and bring the protein home this way. What an awesome experience. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
Oh man, did I? I can't stop smiling, man. I'm like a kid right now.
One trip in the blind, one buck down. That's pretty good right there.
Smile. Come on, man, you can smile.
I'm telling you.
Look up, look up.
Facing towards us too much. Oh my goodness, come on, girl. Turn sideways for me. Needs to turn sideways. Come on, big girl, come on, turn around. Okay, I'm taking her. Well, thank you. I'm glad we waited. I'm glad we waited because I felt really good about that shot. I feel like it was a good, clean shot. And I heard her crash as soon as she went to the woods. Oh my goodness. My grandpa's gonna be so proud.
And so right now we've got several bucks down in the corner, and one really, really big buck and some younger bucks down there. All the does seem to have bolted.
Well, Megan, what do you think? I heard you made a shot.
That was so much fun. Yes, it was awesome. It was, I want to sit here and talk to you some more, but I also want to go look for her. It was pretty incredible.
So do you think you put a good shot on it?
I do. We waited a long time for the right shot.
Well, let's go see.
Okay.
Let's go see what we got.
Oh, thanks,
Oh,
Tom.
yep, right there. Okay. So this is a very well-used trail. You want to start walking that way, or you want me to do it?
Sure.
We know it came in right through here. Let me check this way, just to be sure.
Went the other direction. Hopefully turn around and come back this way.
Over here, I just walked up on her.
Oh,
That's a big doe.
that's a lot of chili.
That is a lot of chili.
That's a lot of
right
chili.
there. You know, it didn't bleed a whole lot, and we were trying to track it, and we just walked in here just a few feet from where we lost the blood, and there she lays. I'm gonna grab a leg, and we're gonna drag this thing out here and get it out here in the light. We can get a better look at it. What do you
Okay,
think?
great.
Look at
she's
that.
Nice. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just so excited. I'm just so speechless. I'm so thankful that that we got a good shot on a deer. For this hunt, patience was really the name of the game, to get a good shot on a good deer.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hop in there and let's get a picture. So, How'd your hunt go?
Yeah, it went good for not harvesting anything, but we had a doe that came up and stayed within probably, I don't know, 100 to 50 yards of us for seemed like 3 hours.
After that, you actually saw some bucks, right?
Yeah, we saw 5 bucks down in the corner of the field, which is amazing, and a 9-point with the odd kicker that came out, but he would have been a shooter.
I'm glad you came out, and it was an awesome experience. You know, I had no anticipation that we would come out here and really get 2 deer on the ground, much less have 3 incredible hunts.
Yeah.
But that's the reason we bow hunt.
Yeah.
If you came out here and killed one every single time, you wouldn't do it a whole lot.
Yep.
You're looking for the challenge. You got to spend some time in the woods. What a cool afternoon.
Yeah, it was nice. I really appreciate it.